Hello guys, we are live. We'll get started in just a few minutes. Wait for some people to jump on. Hi guys, we are live. These words to me, I don't know if you guys can see, they look backwards, but when I post it on YouTube, they're frontwards, I promise. It's just the title of the class, so you don't need to really see it. But hey guys, so we're gonna get into our workout in just a moment, or get into our warm-up. But hello, my name is Sam. I am your strength coach for today's guts and butts class. As always, we will be working the glutes and the core in this guts and butts workout. I'll go through 3 different sections. One mainly focusing on glutes, one mainly focusing on our core, and one of them is a little bit of both. Hopefully we'll get through each 2 times. That's if we move really quick and push ourselves. If not, then some may be cut down to 1, just so we can get a nice cool down in. But you will just need your body weight for this class, and some open space, and a water. So that will be all that you need for this class. Throughout the semester, I will incorporate weights and equipment if you would like to use it, but it is not required. Alright, with that being said, we're gonna get started with our class. If you ever get disconnected, just go back to that confirmation email that you got, and it should let you in again. Be sure to press join session to be sure that you're checked in the class as well. Alrighty guys, we're gonna stand on up, get into our warm-up. A little. So nice dynamic warm-up. We're gonna get our bodies moving, starting by marching in place. Bringing the knees up high, pumping our arms. We're gonna get the heart pumping in today's warm-up. So let's bring it into a jog in place if we'd like. If not, keep with that marching. So just picking our feet up off of the ground, and again, pumping our arms. Let's go into some high knees. So the knees come up high, and again, we're pumping the arms. If we'd like to do these stationary, then that is awesome as well. Remember to alternate sides. Big knee hug. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're going to go into some butt kicks. So kicking the foot back towards the hips. Pumping the arms. Deep breaths, guys. We can do these stationary as well. Choose whatever option your body is comfortable with. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we're going to some jumping jacks. Then jump up nice and high. If we'd like to do a side-to-side step, then that is good as well. Whew, that heart should be beating. So we're going to take deep breaths. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Next up here, we're going to do a little hamstring glute stretch. By putting one heel out, slight bend in that knee. Chest stays open. We're going to scoop the ground and come up towards the ceiling. Alternate sides. Scoop the ground and up. Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Keeping the back nice and flat. Give me 1 more on each side. Last one, get the stretch in the hamstrings. And back to center. Next up, we're just going to do some air squats to get the glutes firing and practice our squat form. So feet should be a bit wider than shoulder width, if not shoulder width apart. Slightly pointed outwards. When we're squatting, we want to make sure we sit back into our hips, keeping the chest nice and open, and the knees don't come too far past our toes here. Sitting back into our hips, chest is open, back is flat. We're looking straight forward. On the way up, squeeze the glutes. Let's just do About 10 reps here. Remembering our breathing, we're inhaling down, exhaling as we squeeze the glutes. Halfway there, feeling the muscles in our glutes firing, our legs. Maybe 3 more, 3, 2, and 1. Being sure we sit back at our heels. They should be nice and flat the whole time. Last one, we're just going to go into a lateral shuffle, nice and steady, for about a few seconds before we get into our workout. So feet start shoulder width apart, slide fit in those knees. Chest is open, so this is our stance. And we're just shuffling, taking lateral steps to get those outer glutes firing. Let's go. Playing whatever pace you're comfortable with. If you like to go lower, then you can do that as well. If not, just a quarter squat is fine. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Getting back on up, grab you some water. That was our warm-up today. So we're going to get into the first round of workouts. The first round will be more lower body dominant here, which will isolate our legs and our glutes. So be prepared for that. We've got 3 movements, 30 seconds each. And if they're single leg, one of them is or 2 of them are, then it'll be 15 seconds each leg. All right, guys, we're going to get into the first movement here. Back with those squats. We've got 3 pulse squats. So getting back into our position. Get down so you can see my feet a bit more. Back into our position here. Being sure our feet are in alignment with our shoulders. Perfect. Or a bit wider. We're going 1, 2, 3 pulses and back up. For 30 seconds here, remembering that squat form. And let's go, guys. We're down. 3, and squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Hands can be out in front of you for balance or at chest. Down towards our side, whatever you're comfortable with. We're sitting back into the hips. Staying low for 3 and up for 1. 10 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, up. Remember to breathe. 3, 2, last one. Finish it out. Squeeze the glutes. Woo! You already feel them firing. Next up, we've got some alternating lateral lunges. So this will be 30 seconds. We're going to alternate them. So starting center, we're going to step out that foot nice and wide, lunge to the side, and back to center. Switching sides. So being sure that we sit our hips back in this lateral lunge. Our back is nice and flat. This knee doesn't come too far past our toes. And back to center. 30 seconds, and let's go. Nice wide step out, back to center. Remembering to breathe. This workout is really going to work our legs and our outer glutes. Being sure our feet are nice and flat on the ground. So that stays planted, this stays planted. Give me 10 more seconds. Woo, using the power of that leg to bring yourself back to center. 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we've got a reverse to curtsy lunge. So this one is single leg, diagonal lunge. So having the option here to stay low the whole time, going back and forth, or we can meet in the middle in between. So reverse, meet, and diagonal meet. Either option, focusing on our posture. We're sitting up nice and tall, being sure our knee gets close to a 90-degree angle and does not come too far past our toes here. Gonna have 15 seconds each leg. Let's go. Starting with that right leg back. Being sure this left foot stays nice and flat. Just pointing forward, guys. Woo, deep breaths. You need to come back to center. That's perfectly fine. Give me 3, 2, and 1. That looks like it could be burning, guys. Switch over to that right foot nice and flat. Let's go, 15 seconds. We're really finding our balance here. This leg and this foot should stay nice and still in that stationary spot. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Woo. Shake it out. Get some water. And we're gonna go into our next round. At the end of the final round, we may repeat that round and the others, but just in case we won't have time, I want to go into that next round. Get some water, guys. Our legs should be burning. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely feel it. My thighs, my glutes. Our last few sips of water. We're going to go into our second round, which will be 3/4 movements. One is single arm, and they will be glutes and core. So going into the 2 glutes movements first. We're going to be down on the ground for our little hip bridge action here. So first, we're just going to do a hip bridge, a normal hip bridge. We're lying back, feet aren't too far, too close to our hips, but where they're at a 90-degree angle when we push the hips up. So here we're just going to be doing a normal hip bridge for 15 seconds. After we're done, we're going to keep it up and hold it with a knee abduction for another 15 seconds. So all together, 30 seconds, back to back, starting with that normal hip bridge, and let's go. We're up and down. Nothing crazy, just pushing the hips up and making sure we touch the ground as we come back down. All the way up, keeping the glutes nice and tight, squeeze, and drop. Me 3, 2, and hold it. Keep it here. If you'd like to add in that knee abduction, the knee in and out, then we can to get the outer glutes firing. If not, then we can just hold it. Whichever option, our hips are up and our glutes are tight. Less than 10 seconds here. Woo! Remember to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Last glute exercise for now. We're going to go into a fire hydrant to a donkey kick here. So the wrists are going to be under our shoulders, and the knees will be under our hips in this tabletop position. Being sure they're all in alignment with your torso. We're going to go with a fire hydrant to a donkey kick. So just bringing that knee outward and keeping a bend in your knee. Being sure we're looking straight at the ground here so our neck is in alignment with our spine. And the back stays nice and flat. We don't want to arch it here. We just keep it flat as if we're trying to balance a ball. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides straight into it. Out and up. Good job, guys. Remembering to squeeze the glutes and to breathe. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Next up, starting with some core, we're just going to do a side plank, right and left, and then get a water break. So starting on that left side, we're going to do our side plank. So there's some options here. First off, we need to make sure our elbows underneath of our shoulder, our forearms nice and flat, pressing the fingertips into the ground. In a side plank, you're bringing the hips up and holding it. If you'd like to have your feet stacked, that's one option. Or you can go staggered, or we can drop that inner leg or the inner knee down and rest on that leg and only have the top leg extended. Choose your option. We're going to hold it for 15 seconds on each side. So get into position, and we're holding this side plank, pushing the hips towards the ceiling. Our hand can be out, reaching towards the ceiling, or down on the ground for extra support. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. We're going to switch sides. Same thing on that right side. Choose your option. We're going to be up for 15 seconds, and let's go. Woo, remembering to breathe, pushing the hips up. Glutes are nice and tight, and we're squeezing the core. Less than 10 seconds. Woo, don't drop it, guys. You got a water break in 3, 2, and 1. Come on down and get some water here. Hope you guys are feeling good. Our glutes should be fired, and we just started our core. So next, we're going to get into our full core round. So this will be 3 movements of all core. So get some water, and then we're going to get back down on the ground for our core movements. First movement, we're lying on our back. And we've got either a knee to elbow or a toe or a finger to toe. You can choose your option here. But we're bringing the shoulder blades up, either bringing that knee to elbow, nice and steady, or having the option to go finger to toe. So choose whichever option your body is comfortable with. We're going to have 30 seconds here, alternating sides. And let's go. Remembering to breathe. Woo. Low back stays nice and flat here. We're just lifting those shoulder blades and squeezing the core as we crunch up. Give me 3, 2, last 1 here. Alrighty, guys, next up, we're gonna go into an in and out. So here we're sitting on our tailbone. We're leaning our back slightly towards the ground. If we like to place our hands or our forearms on the ground to support, then we can. But we're going to be doing an in and out. So having the option to have the hands on the ground, the forearms, or neither, and we're just hovering. So choosing your option, we're here for 30 seconds. And let's go. We're in and out. Woo, remembering to breathe. Inhale, exhale. So inhale as the knees come in. Exhale as we extend out. 10 more seconds here, guys. Always keeping that slight bend in our knees. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Last but not least, we're just going to go into a sit-up here. So just a normal sit-up. Our feet are nice and wide. Heels are on the ground. Our feet are nice and flat. We're just coming all the way back, touching the floor behind us, and all the way up, tapping the floor in front of us. So 30 seconds here. Got a water break after this. Let's go. Give it all you've got, guys. If you need to slow it down, that is perfectly fine, but don't stop. Keep moving. 20 more seconds, and we've got a water break. Woo, remember to breathe. Inhale and exhale up for less than 10 seconds. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break, guys. Get some water. Alrighty, next up, we're going to go into repeating some movements, not all of them, since we only have a couple minutes left. We're going to go into repeating probably 2 more movements of each, so 2 more glute and 2 more core movements. So get you some water, then we'll go into repeating those 4 movements, and then we'll cool it down. Hey guys. Wish I could see you or hear you. Alrighty, so since I can't get your input on which movements y'all like the best, I'll just choose 2 random glute ones and 2 random core ones that I personally really love. So I think we're gonna do the reverse to curtsy lunge on each leg, and then the hip bridge complex. So the hip bridge, then the hold. So that's gonna be our glute movements, and then we are going to go into the side planks and the in and out ab workouts. So those are some of my faves. So we're gonna get into that, starting with the reverse to curtsy lunge. So grab your last sit. And we're gonna get back into it, guys. So last little set here, our little circuit, starting with the reverse to curtsy. So remembering, sitting up nice and tall, we're reverse, curtsy. Having the option to meet in the middle if we like. So we're gonna go about 15 to 20 seconds on each leg. Starting with that left foot nice and planted, moving the right foot back. Let's go. We're back to reverse and curtsy. Whew. Finding our balance here. Make sure we're sitting back into our hips. And the chest is nice and open. The glutes and the legs should be firing here. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Straight into that left side. Let's go. Back. Diagonal. Whew. We need to slow it down or speed it up. Do whatever your body is comfortable with, guys. Feeling it in that right glute. Less than 10 seconds. Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Back down on the ground for that hip bridge and the hold. So remembering our position here. Got 15 seconds each. Normal hip bridge first. So let's go. We're up and back down. Whew. Pressing our heels and our shoulder blades into the ground for support, and squeezing our glutes at the top here. Less than 10 seconds, and we're holding it. 3, 2, and hold it. Push the hips up and keep them up. Keep the glutes tight. If you want to add in that knee abduction to challenge ourselves, then we can. Less than 10 seconds, guys. Remember to breathe. Woo, give me 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Awesome job, guys. That's it for our glutes. And we're going to go into that side plank now. So starting on that left side, getting into position. Elbow is in alignment with our shoulder. Hands nice and flat for support, either on the knee or both legs extended. 15 seconds, we're up. Being sure our body's nice and flat and the feet are parallel with our torso. Woo! Remembering to breathe. Bringing the hips up. Squeeze the core. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Same thing on that right side. 15 seconds. Feet are nice and flat, or legs are nice and flat, or one knee. We're up. Woo! Bringing the hips to the ceiling. Squeezing the glutes and the core. Your last set of this side plank, guys. Hold it for less than 10 seconds. You can do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. One more movement here. We're going to pull it down, back to that in and out. So knees come together. We're leaning back, either hovering, hands or forearms. Choose your option. Let's go. We're in and out. Keeping the core nice and tight. Feet are together. 20 more seconds. Remember to breathe. Inhale, exhale out. Woo! 10 seconds, guys. And we're done. Keep holding it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet down. Woo! You guys should be proud of yourself. You got through that workout. Get some water. And we're going to go into a quick little cool down here. Alrighty, guys, we're just going to stretch out those muscles. And then that'll be it for tonight. So starting by sitting up nice and tall, legs are extended. We're going to reach to one side, feeling the stretch in the outer core. And reach to the other side. Back to center. We're going to do a forward fold. So reaching towards our toes. Feeling the stretch in the back of our legs. And then sitting up nice and tall, we're going to bring both legs in for a butterfly. Opening the chest and fluttering those knees towards the ground. Remembering to take deep breaths in these cool down movements as we lower the heart rate and relax our bodies. Coming back out, we're going to cross one leg over the other, elbows to knee. We're going to twist. Feeling the stretch in our hips, in our shoulders, rolling the wrist out of the way. Switching sides. Feeling that rotational stretch in our back and our hips. Rolling the wrist out. Back to center. We're going to lay on our backs. Bring our knees into a tabletop position, crossing one foot over the other knee. We're going to pull in towards our chest with our thigh, feeling that glute stretch. You can roll the ankle if you'd like. And we're going to switch sides. And same thing, we're going to pull the knee towards the chest. And sitting back up. Lastly, we're going to flip over onto our stomachs. Having our hands in line with our shoulders, we're going to press the arms up into a cobra, stretching out our core here, opening our chest, and lastly, opening our knees up and sitting back into a child's pose, rolling our fingers out in front of us, feeling the stretch in our hips here. Sitting back up, crisscross applesauce. That is all I have for you guys tonight. I really hope you enjoyed tonight's glute and core workout in this guts and butts class. Again, my name is Sam, and I will be back here with you guys next week. So every Tuesday and Thursday is this class, and every Monday and Wednesday I have a strength circuits class. So join me for those as well. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day or rest of your night. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend as well.